Hello, I'm Scott Patrick in the Dish Studio. Are you ready for some, oh, you know you are. Football season is here. That means NFL RedZone on Dish is back. And that means Scott Hanson is also back in the action in the ultimate armchair quarterback seat with every touchdown from every, you know it. Well, this Scott got the chance to talk with great Scott Hanson about getting back into the Red Zone for the 10th season on Dish. We'll have that conversation after a very short timeout. Let's make sure you have a front row seat in your house for NFL RedZone. The easiest way to add NFL RedZone is with the multi-sport pack on Dish. Over 30 channels of your favorite sports networks for just $13 a month. NFL Network, NFL RedZone, Big Ten Network, Pac-12 Network, Longhorn Network, and those are just the football channels. To add the multi-sport pack, just visit mydish.com/NFL or give us a call at 1-800-333-3474. That's 1-800-333-DISH. And now here is my interview with Scott Hanson. He's already well into the zone. We talked about the upcoming season and a short look back at a moment from last year that Scott is not really proud of. It was tough to bring up December 10th, 2017, but it had to be done.
Going to the end zone. Touchdown, what a start. Experience the thrill of NFL RedZone from NFL Network.
We got a stuffed lineup of games all day today.
Every touchdown.
What a grab. Oh, how high can you leap?
From every game.
Look at that. Did that just happen?
Every Sunday afternoon.
We were built for days like today.
All the way. Touchdown.
NFL RedZone. Return September 9th.
Scott Hanson, great to have you back on Dish.
Great to be with you, Scott.
Off-season look like it treated you very well. You look great.
I walk around to get ready for game time, just like this, made up, suited and booted.
When does training season start for you? When do you start going to the quads, meaning the
It's funny. Sometimes I host other shows on NFL Network besides NFL RedZone, and the producers will throw up a double box or a quad box because they're like, oh, we get to see Hanson be Hanson during our show. So training, I guess it's year round. I get people that will tweet me photos of, I was making waffles this morning and 4 of them were lining up on my plate. It's a quad box. It's unbelievable, phenomenon.
Stops. But do you start slow? Do you start going every touchdown from every game?
I actually
work your way up, or
I
you
hit
ready
the
to
ground
go?
running, man.
You're ready to go.
People say, how much coffee do you drink? What other substances do you enjoy before having that type of energy? And the truth is, I inherited it from my dad. I get up, take a shower, and I am ready to go for the day.
Well, we go to the Octo Box, ladies and gentlemen, showing 7 of the games here in the early window.
Before we go any further, I just want to get the tough question out there because it's going to come up. Might as well get it out now.
Lay it on me.
December 10th, 2017. What happened?
A day that will live in infamy. I gave in, Scott. I broke. I tried for years.
And succeeded
and
years.
Succeeded for years. So maybe we should accentuate the positive.
Exactly. Well,
for those who are wondering what the heck are these two guys talking about, that was the day that I took my first bathroom break in 4 years.
Wow.
Over 4 years, actually.
Wow.
And if you want the backstory.
Maybe not with the front story. I don't know. What other story? Front, back?
The story.
Go ahead.
Here's how it went down in the studio. I'm there. I had gone skiing about 2 or 3 days before. It's in December. We had some snow out in the mountains in California. I took a day off and I went skiing and I fell and I injured my ribs. Okay. Now I'm not trying to make excuses like football players for why I didn't perform that well.
But you are.
But I am. I had a reason for it going bad. And I threw off my regular Sunday routine and I had a little too much fluid and whatnot and my side was kind of hurting anyways. And it's towards the end of the show, maybe hour 5, hour 6. And I tell my producer, who you folks can't hear us when I'm not, when the mic isn't on, but my producer hears me the whole time. And I said, Yunty, Ryan Yunt is his name. I said, Yunty, you're not going to believe this. What, Scott? I have to go to the bathroom. And I hear in the control room, oh, like the whole control room was like, what? No way. And I went and I left, and I think they gave me I think I heard in my earpiece they gave me an ovation when I came back, kind of honoring the streak and hoping a new one would start.
And it starts this year.
Yes, starts this year.
It's okay.
Forgive me.
You're a good person. We can move on. We have a new season coming up. This is Dish and you and NFL RedZone, I think 2009. So if my math is correct, we're like in the...
This is year 10.
Year 10.
For
Wow.
both of us and for our partnership, by the way. And we honor that Dish was a part of this from the beginning. Dish was on board and knew this could be something special that our customers would love, and our customers love it.
Absolutely.
And we're thrilled to be going into our second decade together.
It's amazing. When the idea was first presented to you, did you go, oh, that's a great idea, I'm going to do this? Or were you going like, I don't know if this is going to work?
When the idea was first floated, I thought, if we do this well, it'll change the way people watch football. And there's not a week that goes by that someone doesn't come up to me at an airport, on the street, in a deli, or on social media and says, Scott, NFL RedZone has changed the way I watch football.
I used to get some stuff done on Sundays. I'd like have the football game in the background, and then it was like, nope, score up. And now, thanks to you, I get nothing done, but I have a great Sunday afternoon.
I will write a note to your spouse. You've been married for 29 years.
How did you know that? You know all the stats.
I'm a fact guy.
Congratulations.
I do my homework, Scott. No, I honor that marriage.
Honor
I'll write you a permission slip from September to late December, first week of January.
Fair enough.
You are clear to do no chores until the first commercial break. So
if it's
guess
coming
what?
from Scott Hanson.
It's official.
It's
I've
official.
been asked to write doctor's notes.
Have you?
I've been asked to give professors in college permission slips to miss an exam because they couldn't study on Sunday.
Did you?
Insofar as a tweet suffices for some type of legal document, I have tried to provide for our audience.
That's great. That's great. All right, so over the years, how's the sport changed and how's NFL RedZone changed? We had Quad Box, now we're having Octo Box. I mean, what are some of the other things that have changed?
The speed with which NFL fans expect action has changed. And I know this every week because we go for 7 hours, no commercials, every touchdown from every game. The average show has something like 60 touchdowns, okay? And then Sunday Night Football begins. Our good friends over at NBC, the only game in town. It's usually a great matchup, and Al and Chris and the gang, they do a great job on that show. However, I get flooded on social media with fans saying, I can't believe how slow this Sunday game is, this Sunday night game.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're just comparing it.
Absolutely, right.
So I think the expectation has, and I think Dish customers would probably say the same thing, that you have provided us, NFL RedZone, a straight pipeline of football awesomeness, and that's what they expect from now on, and we're happy to deliver.
Yeah, it is true. It goes back like, are we watching baseball all of a sudden? Yeah, exactly.
And what are these 30-second interruptions that we
exactly,
see?
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody has a favorite team. You have a favorite team, we know back there. But when you start watching and you're caught up in it, are you thinking about your team while you're on there, or are you like, it's like bang, 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 you're hyper-focused?
I have a surprise for you. I do not have a favorite NFL team.
See, everybody thinks you do, though, don't they?
And everyone thinks they can guess it.
Yes.
Because I put a little extra zip on a Tom Brady touchdown.
Correct.
Oh, he's a Patriots fan.
That was going to be my guess.
Or
right.
you know what? The Lions just picked off Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he's a Detroit fan. Everyone thinks they can guess based upon the way I broadcast. I do have a favorite football team. And I'll give you a little hint. It's my fantasy football team. The Iron Bladders. They are my favorite team. So when one of my guys scores a touchdown, I do put a little extra sass on that highlight. If the team I'm playing in fantasy that week scores a touchdown against me, I might not have quite as much enthusiasm behind that call.
All right, so we're gonna.
So
look
I
at
do.
That.
I would love to say I'm completely unbiased, but I do have a little bias towards my fantasy football team. Which, by the way, 2 leagues last year.
Got you.
2 championships.
Wow.
Just saying.
You're not bragging.
I'm not bragging, but it's kind of like if you ask Warren Buffett financial advice, the stock better hit. So if I tell people that I play fantasy football, there's a high expectation level for how my team performed.
Fair enough.
So.
And that's our segue in the sense that during the 10 years, 9 years, whatever, during this time, fantasy football has really taken off.
Huge.
everybody wants to be a draft king too. I mean, a lot of people are focusing on that. How have you adjusted how you do NFL Red Zone to make those people happy?
Well, if there is a touchdown, that doesn't mean anything for the outcome of the game. Okay, let's say the Falcons are up 35-0 against the Buccaneers, but then Jameis Winston throws a touchdown to Mike Evans. That has fantasy implications. It ain't going to change the outcome of that NFL game, but for someone in fantasy, they care. You come to NFL Red Zone on Dish, you will see every great part of every game. So even if a game seems like, no one else is going to watch it, and it has fantasy implications for your team, you'll see it with us.
All right, so what can we expect this year? And make a prediction, if you will, on what team is going to spend the most time in the red zone this year and what team is maybe not going to spend very much time in the red zone.
Let's see. Can I give you two that I think will be featured a whole lot on NFL Red Zone? In the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams, Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Sean McVay calling the plays. That has proven to be a lethal offense. I think they're going to be down inside the 20 all year long. And if they're not inside the 20, it's probably because they scored a 40-yard touchdown.
And you'll see that too because you see every touchdown.
I think it's a common misnomer is that the red zone is inside the 20. Look, we're going to dedicate our time to teams inside the 20 because something big is about to happen one way or another. But you'll see every 50-yard touchdown. You're going to see every turnover. You're going to see every crazy play, every controversial coach's decision, every controversial flag in the game. You're going to see all of that. The other team, I would say, I think could really, really make some noise on offense and in the NFL this year, the Houston Texans. They're coming back. So many of their key players were injured. And Deshaun Watson coming back off the season-ending injury. He looks like he's ready to play again. When he was healthy last year, they outscored everyone in the NFL. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. Those offenses did not perform as well as the Texans did when Deshaun Watson was healthy and starting. Now he's got another year of experience. Look out for Houston this year.
Very good. As we wrap up here, when you get to that montage, which is so great to watch every Sunday, then you take the microphone off. What are the next 72 hours like for you?
Well, I can tell you what the next 72 seconds are like. I pop out my earpiece, because keep in mind, not only am I watching 8, 9, 10 games for all the time, it's all in my ear at the same time. And it's only in one ear. You're a TV guy, you know, the one-ear earpiece. I pop out the earpiece, and I have to gain my balance, because it's like I was in a submarine with a rock band for 7 hours. And all of a sudden now everything goes quiet in my world. And I literally put my hands on my desk and I'm like, whew. The next stop, the men's room. And then after that, a little bit of food, fire up social media, see how people like the show. And then I watch Sunday Night Football. I watch more football. More football. You got it.
Well, thank you very much, my friend.
We'll see you for every touchdown from every game in early September.
How many times have you said that now?
Not enough.
Going to the end zone. Touchdown, what a start. Experience the thrill of NFL Red Zone from NFL Network.
We got a stuffed lineup of games all day today.
Every touchdown.
What a grab. Oh, how high can you leap?
From every game.
Look at that. Did that just happen?
Every Sunday afternoon.
We were built for days like today.
All the way. Touchdown.
NFL Red Zone. Return September 9th.
All right, let the record show that this Scott showed up at NFL Studios, and I asked the security, where's the nearest bathroom? They said, oh, you're no Scott Hanson. And no, I'm not. He is the best in the business. Scott Hanson and NFL Red Zone on Dish. Every touchdown from every game, every Sunday during football season. Now, here's how to get you in the zone. The easiest way to add NFL Red Zone is with the Dish Multi-Sport Pack. Over 30 channels of your favorite sports networks for just $13 a month. NFL Network, NFL Red Zone, Big Ten Network, Pac-12 Network, Longhorn Network. And those are just the football channels. To add the multi-sport pack, just visit mydish.com/NFL or just give us a call at 1-800-333-3474. That's 1-800-333-DISH. My thanks to Scott Hanson and everyone at NFL Red Zone. Every touchdown, every game, every Sunday afternoon. I'm Scott Patrick, and I've got to go. I mean, I really have to go.